welcome back to West Sound TV Presents High School Basketball, and it's our first game of 2013 for you, even though it's played at the end of December. I'm the Dr. Doc Parr, and Dave Ziesmer's on the other microphone as we begin the third quarter. Central Kitsap up 22-15, but South has made a great comeback in that second quarter.
Yeah, and they got the ball inside to number 23, and she just drove the lane. They beat the defense on that time.
Just underway here in the third period, and up to the free throw line is Kaylee Yurgo.
She hits her first free throw, number 23, Yurgo. Shooting percentages, first half, South Kitsap 6 of 33, Central Kitsap 7 of 33. But to the foul line, CK went. We got a lot more fouls.
And Taylor Krause starts out with it for CK. Samantha Williams, Maddie White, Logan LaFontaine, and Carly Hoisington out there for the Cougars. So Coach Baxter has her starting lineup in, and a takeaway by Bray. Bray, Yurgo, Smith, and Dickey gets a start here in this second half. And that shot off, no iron, and CK will bring it in.
Lots of patience with South on their rotation right there. Just she probably took about 20-footer, probably should have shot about a 15-footer. That ball never even came close.
Camry Smith's the other player for the Wolves. This outside shot by Samantha Williams. And Smith says, what, me?
On that call right there, the shooter has the right to come down in her natural shooting position. And if that defensive player goes up, she's got to let that player come down. And once she hit her, it was done.
And that's Samantha Williams at the free throw line. First one doesn't go down. Second one good, and it's now a 6-point lead for the Cougars.
Leading scorer for South is Odell with 5 points, and Samantha Williams has 7.
And we mentioned what a great job Odell did on the defensive side for South. A bunch of blocks there. Oh, nice put through by Taylor Krause.
You cannot shoot. South came down, shot the ball with 29 seconds to go on the, actually 24 seconds on the shot clock. That's a rush, and that's what's going to hurt if they continue to do that. Because what happened on transition, CK got the ball back underneath really quick.
And Dickey's shot is off. Rebound down to the floor, and jump ball. Possession arrow to the Cougars. Inbounding for CK will be Williams to Krause.
South is going to stretch their defense out a little higher, make their guards try to penetrate, and I can see already there's a small problem.
Uh-oh. She did the same thing. Camry Smith will get tagged for another one against number 12, Samantha Williams, and Samantha will have another trip to the free throw line.
Exact same call.
Yep. First one won't go down. Second one's good, and now number 2, Haley Romo in.
That was a 3-point shot, so we're going to get 3 shots on this.
And second one falls.
When she shoots the ball, she got a nice rotation on the ball, the backspin, and the only reason why that ball went in was because they grabbed the rim on the spin. So shooters, you should learn how to do that. It's a great, effective shot.
South working it around. Dickey will drive the paint. Shot is off, and a rebound goes to CK. Some pressure defense down low by South. Another jump ball called, and this time it will be the South Kitsap Wolves bringing it in.
That was a great trap by Dickey and Bray. Do not throw the ball in the corner because you're going to get trapped. That was a smart play by South.
Yes, the other way. Samantha was ready to bring it in. South will be inbounding, just underway here in third period. South down by 10.
South is keeping it close right now.
Oh, travel. Walking with the ball, Haley Romo.
When you play high like that and you don't have the balance, it's easy to travel. You got to stay low when you stop.
Kraus will bring it across half court for the Cougars. Cougars in the white and orange. Down low to Hoisington. She sends it back out to Williams. They're working down low again to Carly. Carly drops it off to Logan LaFontaine. Her shot's off, but CK comes out of there with it. Natty White. Williams will take the jump shot. Oh, count it. The rainbow is good for three.
Nice arc shot there. It was about a 22-footer right there. That's a sweet shot.
30.
Yurgo played great defense down there, though. That was really impressive. She plays hard.
And Central Kitsap with that board up now, 30-17. Quick 13-point lead for Central. Coach Baxter working it.
Coach Baxter had a nice call right there.
Williams shot. Hits the iron and goes from there out of bounds.
In all my years of reffing, I have never, ever seen that happen before. So if that ball goes in, it's not a shot because she's out of bounds.
Right.
Yeah.
I have seen the inbound to the alley-oop.
Yeah.
But never that one. Shot outside by number 23, Kaylee Yurgo for the Wolves.
Nice little rotation on her shot. Is about a 12-footer. That's a sweet-looking shot by her.
And, oh, that time Kraus gets whacked across the face. Gonna take a moment or two there to come back, and I hope she's okay.
There was no foul on that because both players had legal guarding position. They both had hands straight up, and you cannot penalize great defense by South.
And it looks like Taylor's going to be okay. The coach is going to give her a rest. It looks like she got hit in the eye.
That's part of basketball. Sometimes it just a little contact.
And a nice play inside by Logan LaFontaine.
Nice inside pass. Their little
and that's going to be
play.
Steps.
Number 2, Haley Romo. First foul. Third.
And Maddie White loses the dribble. She needs a little help. Williams comes out to help her. Romo's got Williams down in the corner. She gets the ball out to LaFontaine. LaFontaine dishes off, and Carly Hoisington and South Kitsap's, I believe Odell, tying it up.
Melendez down on the baseline playing defense for South. Didn't let Samantha Williams drive the ball inside. So great defense by Melendez.
Oh, good play on the inbound, but Central cannot put it through. Jump ball, and this time it should go to SK.
About number 7 on the old jump balls tonight.
We've had a few. And coming in is Mackenzie Cordoba. She had a good second quarter for the Wolves. Full court pressure here by Central Kitsap.
They're going to keep South out of their transition right now. There's no more long court passes.
Foul will be tagged to CK, and this time fouls are even so far. 3 team fouls apiece.
Hoisington with a little reach. Let the entry pass get in and play defense first before you just, most of the time you're going to get a foul called on that one.
And that's 3 on Carly, so she comes out, and Tiffany Farrell in. for the Cougs. Long outside shot by Odell. Dickey with the board for South Kitsap, keeps it alive. She gets fouled, so South will get the inbound. That's 2 on LaFontaine.
You can hear the fans call it both ways, and I don't even know what that means. Great out of bounds play. Nice.
Oh, good shot for 3 by Stewart, and yeah, great inbound by Melendez. Oh, LaFontaine off the glass and down for 2.
She's tough. Fontaine is tough inside. She got some nice little great short shots.
Taylor Kraus back in the game is going to get tagged with that foul. That'll be 3 on Taylor.
When Stewart shot that three-point basket for the South Kitsap Wolves, it was about a 22-footer, and just the strength she showed, because it was almost a set shot, and for a person like that to shoot like that, the strength on that shot was really, really impressive.
Well, we've got a timeout here at the 3:27 mark in the third period, and it's a 34-22 lead for the Central Kitsap Cougars.
South Kitsap played Bellarmine tough down there. South Kitsap, I think, is going to cause some problems later in the year. I think they're just going to develop. Great coach by Hewlett.
Well, as I remember, the Narrows League has 4 teams that go into postseason after the regular season. Yeah, certainly CK South both up there in that top 4 currently.
I think it's going to be a fun year for some of these teams.
You know, we were talking, Kitty and I were talking at that Olympic Kingston boys game a week or so ago. It looks like there's some pretty good parity in the Olympic League this year.
I think so too. Is that Kingston's down a little bit, but they're still tough. Olympic, I think, is the big surprise of the league right now. Bremerton, I had them a couple weeks ago, and just the speed of them, they're so deep, and they play great defense.
Long inbound pass, and it's going to go off of South Kitsap. So CK will get the entry. And now they are, white ball is, no, they're going to say South Kitsap went off of.
That was a good
CK.
call. That was a good call. It was tipped out by 33 Farrell.
SK gets it in. Odell down to Dickey. Dickey's shot is good for 2.
Nice little quick shot by number 1, Dickey. She just turned around, and it was a nice shot.
LaFontaine over to Kraus. She's inside the 3-point line. Rattles out, but a great rebound by Sanchez. Not the biggest person, but working down low. Jessica got that board to keep it alive for Central. 34-24, 10-point lead with 3 minutes left to go in the third.
CK is starting to force a little bit of shots right now, and that's not what their strength is.
Kraus over to White. Sanchez will drive. Oh, good dish. Very nice move. That big assist to Sanchez.
Once you get around the defense, everything opens up, and she beat the defense inside.
Odell's jump shot off. Rebound to Farrell. Drive by Sanchez. That's a rejection by Gabriel Stewart.
Probably the most impressive part about that check is she checked the ball, didn't do anything, and she came out. Now she's playing great defense, and that's pretty impressive. Great character right there.
CK inbound to Kraus for the jump shot.
I like Stewart. I think she's just a hard, heady ball player.
Stewart, a junior for Coach Hewlett. So South Kitsap maintains the possession. They're going to get a foul tag to CK.
Foul on number 33, Tiffany Farrell.
It's more of a habit when you get beat on defense. You try to reach and try to grab at the ball, and most of the time you're going to get a foul call. If you get beat, stay back.
16 fouls now on the Cougars, and we still have 2 minutes, 17 seconds left to go in this third period. Dickey with it for the Wolves. Oh! Yeah, going down to the floor was Maddie White, and they're going to say that was the offensive player's fault.
Once the elbow came out, that's automatic. Yeah, you're going to have to call that, especially with the elbow.
So CK with the inbound. White with it. Kraus. She drives the paint. Jump shot blocked by South Kitsap Schaefer. But they lose possession back to the Cougars. Oh, good pass down low. Triple team. Kraus tries to get it out, and it's going to go back to South Kitsap. That was good defense by South.
That was Stewart underneath again. CK tried to force that ball inside, and it wasn't there. You got to get back out and start your rotations again.
And South with the inbound. It'll be Stewart handling it. Off the glass, won't go down. Rebound to the Cougars. Maddie White driving it up. She'll stop and pop, count it. And that one's worth 2. Back up to a 16-point lead for CK.
That was a great screen by Sanchez to get Maddie White a nice shot.
And there's Stewart with the jump shot.
See, once South again, they're in that little transition, and that's their strength right now.
Williams. Down to LaFontaine. She goes down low to Farrell. Ball gets loose, and it'll be South Kitsap inbound under a minute. 59.5 seconds left to go in period number 3.
Sanchez comes out for about, she played about good 4 or 5 minutes out there. A nice heady ball player.
Coach Baxter's got, like you said earlier, a deep bench.
Yeah, she's just a junior. I like her too.
That really helps to be able to move 3 or 4 players besides those first 5 in and out, give the other guys a little breather.
And if you got great ball handlers, she's a great ball handler. White's a great ball handler. And then you have Samantha Williams is a 3, and then Taylor Cross. So you got 4 great ball handlers.
Outsider is off, and South with the rebound. Dickey brings it down. Good defense by Maddie White to tie it up. South will maintain the possession with 33.6 seconds on the game clock. 24.
Maddie White stayed with her the whole time down there. She was right on her all the way down, and that's great defense. And the referees, when you got tight defense, nothing. They're not going to call anything.
Kickball. That does reset the shot clock.
We already had 30, so it would have reset if there was nothing left.
And CK will get that rebound. 25 seconds left to go. Kraus out high with it. They may hold for the last. We'll see.
Great patience by CK right now to find their open shot.
10 seconds on the clock. Farrell will take a nice drive. Won't go down for her. But 3 seconds. Maddie White's shot won't drop. And that's it. Zeros on the clock. End of 3. And it's a 14-point lead. 40-26 to the Central Kitsap Cougars.
CK with their patience right now. That's their strength right now. They might be a little tired right now, but if they just set it up and start. South needs to get in transition a little bit faster.
Well, South had a couple of spurts in that third period. They got it quite a bit closer than this 14. I believe they got it to within 7, maybe even 6. But Cougars pulled themselves back up and got that double-digit lead again.
South came down a couple times with over 20, 24 seconds on the shot clock, and they just forced the ball, and they cannot do that. They've got to be patient and not get that shot up. It's got to be a high percentage shot.
Well, we've got 8 minutes left to go in game number 1 in our doubleheader as the Central Kitsap Lady Cougars host the Lady Wolves from South Kitsap. And the Cougars start out with this 14-point lead here at the beginning of period 4, and they will get the inbound. Samantha Williams, Taylor Krause, Maddie White, Carly Hoisington, and Tiffany Farrell for the Cougars. Kelsey Nelson out there for South. Along with Stewart, Smith, Odell, and Yurgo.
Somebody missed the travel there.
Krause will take the shot, count it, that's worth 2.
Nice high percentage shot, nice release, nice swish.
Oh, inside, good pass to the inside, and Odell completes it.
Great defense by South right now. They're playing a tight man-to-man defense. Yeah. This is where CK needs to be patient right now.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Krause hits another one. About that 10, 11-foot jump shot.
She's got that high release, and that's just a high percentage shot right now for her. She can dribble, she can pass, she can penetrate, and now she's shooting.
Long outside shot for 3 for Kaylee Yurgo.
About a 22-footer right now. The nice form on that, high release. Give it a chance to go in.
Krause over to Williams. Tightly guarded by Nelson, maybe a little too tight. And that one will be on Kelsey Nelson.
Smart move by Samantha Williams there. And once the girl reached inside, she just went right around her. And you're going to get call every time.
That shot partially blocked. And whistle blows. Going to be a South Kitsap inbound with 6:15 left to go.
Krause is lucky she didn't get an offensive charge. There was a little elbow that came out to the side, and I'm surprised the refs didn't see that.
Stewart with it over to Smith.
Maddie White's a great on-ball defender.
And Stewart shot off. And that time it's going to be a loose ball foul on the rebound against South.
That's a good aggressive foul. You don't fault those right now.
13-point lead for the Cougars with 5:50 left to go in the game.
Now, one thing, Krause, I was just going to mention that if she can use her left hand to dribble up the court with, be her better strength.
And Tiffany Farrell puts that one through for the Cougars. Oh, they try to go down low, but CK gets it. And a unnecessary foul by Smith.
You get beat, do not reach, because you're going to get called. Get back and play defense.
And I think that's the game for number 24. Smith with 5 will have to take a seat on the bench. Gary Dickey will come in to replace her.
That even happens in college basketball.
You see it, yeah.
Pro basketball, you get beat and you think, oh, I got to get it back. And
just that automatic reaction.
High percentage foul, you're going to get called.
Yep.
Because you got beat. I think that's just human instinct.
And up to the free throw line. First one's good for Maddie White. Second one good. And it's a 48-31 lead now for the Cougars.
Sanchez back in.
Again, Coach Baxter's just moving people around. Odell with it. She'll try a really long three-pointer. And South keeps it alive. shot is off the iron, and another opportunity for South, and finally Hoisington clears it for the Cougars.
Nice hustle by Stewart of South.
And that one's going to go back to the Wolves. And bringing it across is Stewart. Romo with it out front. Into Dickey. Dickey's quick turnaround off, and the rebound by Logan LaFontaine.
4 white shirts underneath, not a South rebounder.
Kraus to Williams. Over here on this near side. She'll take the jumper, and off, and Odell had it. Had going in to try to get the steal is Samantha Williams. Yeah, I think they'll tag Samantha with that foul. And it's now 17 fouls on the Cougars.
Easy call. Just get back. You got to play defense going back.
So both teams now in the bonus. When did they change it? It used to be the penalty. Now it's the bonus.
I think it was 5 team fouls in each quarter. I think that was the penalty. And then it changed at the end of first quarter with 5 team fouls, but now it's 7.
7 per half.
7 per half. There are times in some ball games where you got 7, 8 total fouls a half. It's such a clean ball game. Those are great games to ref.
LaFontaine will get the board. 48-32 lead, about halfway through number 4. Uh-oh, and Kraus gets him. She gets fouled, and she'll go up to the free throw line for the 1-and-1.
Right now what's happening is both teams are just getting tired. They're getting beat in defense, and the reaction time isn't there. So what they do is they try to step in front of them.
And it looks like Coach Hewlett's going to call a timeout for South Kitsap at the 4:19 mark in the 4th period, and a 16-point lead, 48-32. For the Central Kitsap Cougars, trying to keep their record unblemished.
Both teams are playing well right now. They're playing hard, and you got to give them a lot of credit for that. Some of these teams, they give up. South right now and CK are playing hard. So it's a great game tonight.
It is very competitive, and what we saw a couple weeks ago with the Central Kitsap girls team against the Bainbridge girls team, it looks like they've even refined their play a little bit in the last couple of weeks.
To me, they look more patient right now.
Yep.
They're not forcing the ball.
And they're really, Coach Baxter's using a lot of players, getting a lot of people some good playing time.
I think they've used 8 or 9 players tonight. I'm sure in the next couple minutes we'll see the rest of the bench out on the court.
Sanchez, Kraus, Hoisington, LaFontaine. And Maddie White out there for the Cougars.
Taylor Kraus on the line for the Cougars.
Off, and the rebound by Odell. Good board for South Kitsap, and we're going to walk up to the other end.
That looked like a good jump ball, but what happens first is they grab the arm first, and then it turns into a jump ball, but what happens first is they're grabbing the arm.
So the arm is not part of the ball.
Arm is not part of the ball. But that's just a natural reaction going for the ball.
Odell's first free throw is good. Odell's had a good game tonight.
I'm really impressed with her tonight. She's played hard the whole 4 quarters.
And LaFontaine will come out, replaced by Farrell.
And she's only a junior.
Yeah, Coach Hewlett's got some good-looking younger players. Wow. And really, so does Coach Baxter. Sanchez with it. Over to White. She'll take the jump shot, count it for 2.
As soon as Maddie White got that ball, she turned, set, and shot. Nice form, nice rhythm on her shot.
Dickey with it. Oh, off the board. In for Darien.
Dickey turned around, went to her right, did a little spin move to her left, which was really impressive, and then shot that little bank shot.
And she tries to knock it loose. White maintains the possession, though. Kraus over to Sanchez. And they're going to take Farrell with a foul on that one.
That's another team control foul. We used to call it a moving screen. There's no such call now. It's just a block. And what we turn into it is a team control foul.
And a team control foul, not a shooting foul.
Not a shooting foul.
We got a timeout with 3:26 left to go in the game, and the Cougars are up by 14, 50-36. Long ways to go for the South Kitsap Wolves in 3.5 minutes.
Players, when you're watching the game, players, watch your screens, hold your screens. Don't stick the elbows out, because most of the time you're going to get caught. Hold your screens.
And sometimes you've got to really give credit to those players that are willing to set that screen and stay solid, know they're going to take that hit.
Sometimes those hurt. Those are, and they go down hard, but they don't want to show it. But man, they get up they want to scream, but they're just not going to show it.
And Coach Hewlett breaks his huddle with the South Kitsap girls. 3 minutes, 26 seconds. The band having a good time tonight here at Central Kitsap.
This is going to be a full gym. It's nice to have some full gyms.
Probably got some alumni back from the college break here on the 21st of December, first day of winter.
Wasn't the end of the world supposed to happen today?
Well,
looks like we're playing some basketball.
Couple hours. We'll see. Jump ball again. And this time possession arrow favors South Kitsap. Oh, takeaway on the inbound by White. But they're going to let them play that. Finally a jump ball called, and Central Kitsap will get the inbound.
Maddie White just reached up, jumped up, and grabbed the ball. That's just smart defense.
Hoisington will inbound.
Hewlett wants to travel, but when you don't have control of the ball and you roll, there will be no travel.
Kraus guarded by Romo.
Good patience by Kraus.
Maddie White shot off the iron and another jump ball. And Farrell's one of the players in on that. Williams back in the game.
Farrell don't look too happy right now. I think she got bumped a little bit. There's times like this, you got to just settle down.
Little full court press by the Cougars. Nelson, almost loses it. There's the possession, and there's the slide. That's the travel. Once she grabbed it, she was still sliding.
Actually, that you can slide all the way down the court, but once you roll with the ball, you turn, that's when the travel occurs. It might look funny, but you can travel all the way down the court.
Okay. 2:47 left to go in the game.
Kraus is still playing hard defense. 2 minutes to go, and she's playing hard.
Another takeaway by CK, and it's Farrell. Yeah, Farrell will get a trip to the free throw line. I think they signaled the 1-and-1, so before the shot.
Yeah, that happened before the shot.
Stonehill will come back into the game to give Hoisington a break. And for the first time tonight, Maddie Jaso in the game for the Cougars, number 11.
Yep, here they come. It's time to substitute.
Tiffany Farrell up to the free throw line.
I think tonight CK's strength is their defense, and this is going to take them a long way.
And that first one's good, so she'll get the second. And of course, the deeper you get into the season, and especially into postseason, defense is so important.
Defense, ball handling, quick decisions.
2:30 left in the ball game. It's 51-36 lead for the Central Kitsap Cougars. Odell's turnaround shot off, and the rebound pulled down by Farrell. Looking for a little help, but she'll keep the dribble. Stewart that time with the takeaway for the Wolves. Kraus is right down there on her, and Stewart will get the spinning two.
A great no call down by the girl went straight up. CK defender went straight up. You cannot penalize great defense.
Kraus over to Jaso. Stonehill with it. Goes inside. Nice move by Farrell, but ball knocked loose, and South Kitsap will get the takeaway. Looks like some of the South Kitsap players are breathing pretty hard out there.
Actually, some CK players are tired. Farrell right now is really, really tired tonight.
Yeah, foul will be called.
We have another team control foul.
That's going to be against Haley Odell. And Jasmine Leaptrot will come in for Central Kitsap.
Coach Hewlett saw something different, but that's coaches. They're going to argue no matter what.
Into Leaptrot, ball taken away by Stewart, and Stewart puts two in.
Great defense by Stewart right there. She fronted the girl.
And they're going to tag South Kitsap with that foul. It's going to go on Romo, and that puts CK into that double bonus. 10 team fouls now against the Wolves.
This is where the most common injuries happen towards the end of the game. The girls are tired, and they're just reaching, trying anything to do something. And most of the time, like right now, we have 19 fouls in the second half. This happens every game if fouls are like this.
And Kraus with two from the free throw line. And Maddie White will come back in.
The shooting tonight by both teams was not terrific. I must say it was their foul shooting for CK is what kept them in the ball game.
And again, the Central Kitsap defense forcing a lot of turnovers.
Nice dish by
Odell
14.
shuts off, gets her own board, though, and puts it through for two.
Odell just cut right to the middle, and Foster just dished it right to the middle. Nice entry pass.
Romo only a sophomore as well. She's getting some good work out on the other sophomore, Kraus. White keeps it alive for the Cougars, and they're going to say a travel on Maddie White.
She dragged her pivot foot. That was a good call.
Under a minute to go, 57.3.
If I had to choose a player of the game tonight for South, it would be Odell.
Yeah.
Stewart played well.
I agree with that one
and
for sure.
CK, Kraus.
Yep, I would agree with both of those.
Smart ball handling decisions by Kraus. She's going to be a factor in her junior and senior year. Just a great, great ball player. Very smart.
Maddie White with it for the Cougars. About a 10-second difference between game clock and shot clock, so they can work it around. Ten seconds now on the shot clock. Oh, out of bounds, so South Kitsap will have 17.1 seconds left.
CK was very patient with this. They're not trying to force the shot. They're just taking their time. You don't want to shoot when you're up by 11.
Yep.
You shoot at the last second. That's sportsmanship right there.
Yep, Coach Hewlett's going to take a timeout here with 17.1 diagram of play. Well, it's been a fun starter. This is just game number 1 in our doubleheader. For those of you watching it in replay on BKAT, it will be coming up shortly after this first game. And for those of you watching it live tonight on the internet, at the KidsapSun.com/basketball. It'll be about a 20-minute break between the two games as the boys from South Kitsap under longtime head coach John Callahan taking on the Central Kitsap Cougars with Scotty McMines, head coach, and Casey Lindbergh, assistant Scotty.
Both are great coaches for both teams. Good guys, and they're just, I wouldn't have any other way. Both great people persons and great coaches. And that's what it's all about.
And it's great to see over the years Coach Callahan's kids growing up and becoming really quality basketball players, both of them, Kelsey and Riley.
I think Kelsey is over in eastern Montana right now playing basketball.
Stewart with it for the Wolves. And Odell for three. Give her the popcorn concession.
That's
She's
about
doing it all.
25-footer, and the form and the release was absolutely incredible.
And you know, despite Central Kitsap being up by 16, the game ends up with only an 8-point win for the Central Kitsap Cougars, 53-45 over the South Kitsap Wolves. A very entertaining game.
And now CK has to go to South. I don't know when they play South over at their gym, but I'll bet you it's going to be a lot closer. I think South is going to be a team that's you need to be reckoned with right now.
And without a doubt, the Central Kitsap Cougars are a team that everyone needs to reckon with. Undefeated in the season, 8-0 now, 4-0 in the Narrows League. Maybe we're going to get in that top 10 poll.
I would love to see that.
Well, I'm the Dr. Parr for West Sound TV. We've had Eric Reichel and Patricia Ann on the camera for the first half. Spencer Anderson took over camera. And Eric will be directing the second game. Matthew St. Carol directing this first game for you. So stay tuned. We will see you soon.